LilyUlloa here with Jesus Panterita Martinez. I gotta ask you right off the bat, Panterita, where's that coming from?
Um, it's like all Mexican households. Mexicans they get their nickname when they're young, and it just stays with you forever. It's funny because my family they don't even call me by my name anymore. They call me by my nickname Panterita. But I got it before boxing. I was in soccer, and I've always been fast on my feet and fast in general. So there was a guy on the sideline saying I was like a panderita, fast, strategic, and like just passing everybody, like really aggressive.
Yeah.
So when I came into boxing, I was always destined to be in boxing because I come from a boxing family. So when I came into boxing, we just stuck with that name because
And,
it's
and
perfect
you're
for
and you're
boxing.
a
Also.
third, right? Like,
Yes, third.
so I saw that on your box room,
Yeah.
like a third. So family of boxing, is that your dad and your grandpa? Who in your
My-
family were boxers?
Almost everybody. My grandpa, all my uncles, my dad, even from my mom's side, there was some, but it's mainly my dad's side. And also all my cousins on my dad's side, full of boxing. My sisters, my brothers. So yeah, it's good. It's great to have it in my
It's a
blood.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a family
literally
thing.
embedded in you
Yeah.
since birth.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I feel I've always been destined to do this and to become world champion.
See, and I'm glad that you have that perspective because some people are like, oh, well, because my family is doing it. But how, you have the passion. You're undefeated. You got a TKO in the fourth round in your last victory in April. So you clearly are that guy, right? Like, what style do you want to bring to boxing? Since I'm pretty sure in your family there was plenty.
Yeah, plenty of styles. There's sluggers, boxers, all that. But my style, it all depends. To me, it all depends on my opponent's style, what they bring me. I have a lot of amateur experience, over 150 fights and 14 national titles, one international title. So I have a lot of experience. So I just need to figure out the opponent that they give me, and right away I'll see what style to give them.
So you do have an opponent already for your July 6th card, Brownsville, Texas, on Facebook, or Azteca, Texas, if you're in the region. But if you're not, Facebook always helps. What do you know about your opponent?
I just know he's from Mexico. He's from Durango, and like all Mexicans, they come for war. They come to win. So it's gonna be a good fight, and I'm just gonna put out an amazing performance and come out with the win.
And please talk about that because we do see people saying that, like, oh, he's fighting some Mexican. I've seen fights in Tijuana, like their fights are, they don't mess around. And if you can survive a guy from TJ just coming at you like that, that's what makes you strength, right? Like, what is your, view on, I guess, with that staying undefeated or being this kind of perfect boxer and not being seen as, oh, he's just some Mexican or he's just some guy they're coming to bring to lose.
Yeah, well, me in general, I always want to do everything at my best, especially training, especially boxing. Boxing's really, uh, as long as it's a beautiful sport. It's also a very dangerous sport. So, in my training and everything, I don't mess around. Really, I take it really serious. My life's on the line, everything's on the line. So, I never underestimate anybody. They can be from anywhere, especially Mexicans. They come, like I said, they come for war. They come with everything. So, you can't mess around. You have to stay focused at all times.
Now let's talk about that shirt because, as I told you when I came, I was going to wear this shirt. I have to ask you, who's your favorite Spider-Verse Spider-Man?
Um, I think I forgot the name of it, but I know his name's Miguel Ojeda.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
Miguel. Okay, yes.
Miguel.
Wasn't he the bad guy
The
though?
bad guy in the last
Well,
one.
did he have? Some people say he had a point, right? Some people feel like
little
he
bit,
has a
yeah.
point. It's kind of like Thanos. It's like he kind of has a point,
A little bit.
right? It's like we see it, but like also that's excessive. So you second time being for a full camp here at Rgba, am I right?
I've been here for this is gonna be I'm already on my third year. Yeah, it's a wonderful camp here. Each camp, it's amazing. I always learn more. Each day, I learn every day. So I mean, being around world class trainers, world champions, everything. Um, there's no reason for you not to learn. You're just gonna push you to learn and be better every day.
Now, with you talk about being around them. Do you get to spar like any of the top guys? How is that if you
Yeah,
have?
I've gotten the opportunity to spar with world champions like Bam and his brother Josh Franco. Other really good guys aren't champions yet, but they're contenders like Morataya,
I love Morataya style. Yeah.
a lot of other great fighters, and like I said, just being around them, even sparring with them, you just learning. I take it, I soak it up like a sponge, to get better, to better myself.
All right, let the fans know where they can follow you and invite them to watch you on July 6th.
You can catch my fight on TV Azteca, Texas, on YouTube and Facebook, and my Instagram, Martinez Panterita, Facebook, Jesus Panterita Martinez, and Twitter, Martinez Panterita. Really thankful for the support, and see you guys July 6th.
I'm sorry, one more question. Did you watch Panterita Neri get his ass kicked?
Yeah.
Were you expecting it, yes or no?
No, honestly, I think I had called it the day before the fight. I called it on my Instagram. I said he's not lasting more than 6 rounds. But what caught me off guard was he knocked down.
Him.
Yeah, he knocked down.
And he was surprised.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, no estaba bien parado. But he still caught him. And Inoue like, reaction was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right? But not just
but
that.
He recovered good.
Yes, really to me, my thing is that, like, I was scared for Panterita just coming in. He didn't look like he had any technique. You're the boxer. So that's why I asked you. Because to me, he was swinging very wildly. And I guess he was just like, I either gotta kill or be killed, right?
Yeah,
like, exactly. He knew that. But what do you think of his approach since early on? Like, how would have you fought a guy like Inoue, I guess? Last question, I promise, and I'll leave you alone.
I mean, Inoue's a really good fighter, but I would just use all my boxing skills. Like I said, the people here, they help me with their experience. So I would use everything I've been using in training, all my experience, my feet work.
Actual technique.
Actual technique. Especially with a fighter like Inoue, you can't just go and just try to knock him out or just go in there all crazy. You have to be really strategic.
Thank you so much. We'll see you July 6th.